Everybody, today is March 13th, and the reading is about opening to faith, which is probably a good thing for us right now. I'm Vicki with Mindful Minute. Opening to faith. Once a man was about to cross the sea. A wise man tied a leaf in a corner of his robe and said to him, "Don't be afraid, have faith and walk on the water. But look here, the moment you lose faith, you will drown." Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna. We often move away from pain, which is helpful only before being hurt. Once in pain, it seems the only way out is through, like someone falling off a boat, struggling to stay above the water, only makes things worse. We must accept we are there and settle enough so that we can be carried by the deep. The willingness to do this is the genius of faith, the giving over of currents larger than us. Even fallen leaves float in lakes, demonstrating how surrender can hold us up. We can learn from the leaves that ducks swim around in life as in water. When we curl up or fail, we sink. When we spread and go still, we are carried by the largest sea of all, the sea of grace, that flows steadily beneath the turmoil of events. And just as fish can't see the ocean they live in, we can't quite see the spirit that sustains us. Again and again, the onset of pain makes us clutch and sink. But life has taught me that how we first open after doubling over is crucial to whether we will heal at all. And the activities are when we can walk or sit by a lake or pond and watch the leaves float on the surface. Breathe like a fallen leaf and think of nothing. Just breathe and let your heart and mind be carried, however briefly, by the spirit you can't quite see. And this reading is quite apropos, considering what we're going through right now with this very scary coronavirus or COVID-19. But, I really like the leaf floating analogy. I have a vision that I use sometimes when I'm trying to get with my higher power, and I imagine myself falling back on a leaf and going down the stream instead of struggling and fighting. And that is hard to do, and I think it's hard for any of us to do. And it's just taking practice and being reminded of it, and eventually it starts to get shorter, the time that I am struggling. I used to just struggle all the time. I mean, pre-recovery, pre all this work on myself, I would just be like a floppy fish all the time, struggling, and what I've learned and what I've discovered, and really, it's not about what I've learned, what I've practiced and what people have shown me really, told me, but really shown me, and how to live is that faith in what's been taking care of me for this many years, especially in some of the crazy situations I got myself in, can still take care of me. That spirit is there, and I think now it's, for me, I'm trying to look at this as a slowdown period that we all kind of need, getting back to ourselves, having a lot of time on our hands to get back to ourselves, to our family, to community. And if community, I'm lucky enough to have this online business, and if community is going to be Zoom calls with women that are looking for, some conversation, that's what I'm going to offer, and hopefully we can all share and get through this together, and hopefully people are okay, and I hope you're okay, and be safe, and try not to live in fear. Try to let that faith really guide you through this. I know I'm leaning into it right now, big time, because I'm waffling over, God, what do I need? And I don't have any bleach, or it's the unknown, and it's the uncertain, and it's not necessarily, and it's a little scary. So I will be here every day, and I hope you're well, and I hope this helps. So Namaste.